Good morning to our invited judges for today's activity, which is the debate. So we have our judges. So the best debater of our school, one of our teacher here at President Justado Macapagal Memorial National High School, Mr. J.D. Pamilaran. And the IC coordinator, Mr. Luis Cabunitalia, and a graduate also of computer, and a TLE teacher, Mrs. Ellen Rose Chavez. So, participants, you are now ready? Are you ready? Yes. Okay. For the motion, the House believes that Microsoft Windows as operating system is better than the free operating systems. Let us have the Prime Minister from the government side to oppose the debate.
This House believes that Microsoft Windows is better than the operating system of the Linux. Microsoft Windows run up to 900 or to $199 for each copy license. However, Microsoft Windows planning for Windows 10 available to Windows 7 and Windows 8 user for 1 year after release. Sorry. Microsoft Windows facilitate and upgrade their operating system for easy because of the large amount of software they
You can bring your constructed speaks, but just have see to it if you're just going to have the glance.
It is much available program and softwares, utilities and games for Windows. The Microsoft Windows supported in a large basis. Some of the hard manufacturer supports the Microsoft Windows for its software. The Microsoft is commonly used in home PC, and it commonly used in the company and schools. That's all.
Point. You said that Microsoft is supported by hard manufacturer. What is that hard manufacturer?
Yeah, like the company of PC, like the company of PC or computer. They use personal computers. Questions?
As like what you had said earlier,
itself for the other. So it has been said that Windows is better than Linux as of now because there are many people who are using Windows compared to Linux.
no. According to the most of the people, on the whole world, Linux is the most popular and most used by the users operating system.
But it was since 1970. Today is 2000.
But according to it, from 1970 until now, it was the available software that's most popular.
But in the Philippines, what do you think is more popular?
In the Philippines, it's Windows, but in the whole world, Linux.
There are more users of Windows than Linux.
No, according to the data that I have gathered, Linux has the most popular in the Florida, in the America, in the other parts of the world.
What can you say about the hardware that Linux cannot support?
the hardware, although there have been hardware that cannot be supported by the Linux, it still there have the Word and the Excel, and it is simply because they are free. There are many programs and utilities that are free. That's why, and it was also have the Word and Excel. So it still their hardware can be.
Yes.
Word and Excel are just software. What about hardware?
The Linux have the backup server and the firewall.
Alright, thank you so much. And to give out that statement, let us now hear the arguments of the Deputy Prime Minister.
Windows is better than all free operating systems in the world. Why? It is because there are many people who are in favor of Windows than any other free operating system. There are hardware that Microsoft operating system can handle and can work well with it. And when it comes to applications and software, Windows have advanced application programs that all people can use and with free installation cost and application. It is true that Windows is not for free, but all the applications you can download from the internet is free. And when it comes to security, Windows have updated the software that can protect us from viruses that our flash drives or any other devices inserted in the operating system can affect. Windows has also great features and other free operating systems just copied it so they can be more popular than Windows. But Windows have already proven themselves that they can make great software applications, hardware, and any other need of people when it comes to computers. Any questions? Yes.
As you have said, the antivirus of the Microsoft Windows operating system is strong and safe. But why we are suffering for that kind of, or every kind of viruses, even if there's an antivirus that we have now?
Actually, antivirus can be updated if you want to update it. So if you discard the update notice from your antivirus, then you will be vulnerable. Also, Linux has antiviruses, but Windows have a greater antivirus that can protect us from virus.
But you can provide more money for that.
No, the antivirus is free from the internet, and you are ensured that your computer will be safe from viruses.
But that is not licensed.
License is not important when it comes to protection of your computer.
License is important.
Licenses are used for the offices that government are using. But for example, you're a student. Can you tell me if your antivirus is licensed?
No, because I use Windows, because I have don't enough money for providing license.
Have you tried using Linux operating system?
Not yet.
No. So you can prove that Linux.
But I research about what is the security and research about that. Research that Linux is much greater security than Windows.
That is not actually updated. If you would research for recent statistics,
According to what?
no, not according. Sorry, among Windows and Linux, you can see that Windows is now greater than Linux.
So I can see it.
Try to search it again. Because
But I searched that according to this API, security, in the line with the cost, the security aspect of Linux is much stronger than
when was it
Windows.
published on the internet?
According to the internet, this is the copy.
When was it published on the internet?
1970.
So it's 1970. So it's the 21st century now. 1970 is just
But it is
the-
belong to today's.
it has been 45 years since that was published. So now you should search on something more updated than that.
You don't need to research the updated because this is more important that Linux is much greater security than than Windows rather.
We are talking about the recent.
No, we are not talking about the recent. We are talking what is the best operating system than Linux or Windows. And the best operating system is Linux.
Windows has already been updated and it is now free for everyone. For example, your computer is not a Linux and it is freely from Windows. So you cannot say that Linux is best because Windows
I can
is
say
now
I
better.
can tell that it is the best operating system because it is free. You cannot provide more money for the operating system Windows rather than Linux.
Windows is now free.
Free?
Now, because that research has been from 1970.
Why do you say that Windows is free?
All computers in the Philippines are Windows. Almost all computers.
Where are your proofs?
I have no proofs, but
If you are not proofs, it means that is not
you would ask
acceptable for
everyone
us.
in the Philippines.
You are no proofs. So it means that is a lie.
Alright, thank you so much. Now let us hear next speaker from the government side to be batted state.
Okay, good morning to all of you, especially those hard guidance for today. For today, the motion we believe that Linux is the better or the best operating system, better than the Windows. So, as Linux is great, so Linux is one of the most popular operating systems in the world because most of the countries like Florida, United States, Hong Kong, and even Italy use that kind of operating system. So, the Microsoft, we are in the point that here in the Philippines, all of the people here using that Microsoft operating system. But some of the people here in the Philippines uses also the Linux operating system because of the inexpensive cost of it and then the security of it because viruses is not easily entered by the or the users who is licensed by the
Alright, it seems that there are no questions. If there are no questions, let us hear the next speaker from the government.
Hi, good morning to everyone, and especially to our judges for today. This house believes that Microsoft is a better or the best operating system, like the free operating system like Linux. Because in terms of security, Microsoft has made a great security improvement to their operating system over the years. And in terms of the support, Microsoft includes its own help section and also it has a large amount of availability online documentation and help. In fact, it have a book on each of the version of the Windows. And in terms of user base, Microsoft is a common operating system. and it is also commonly found in websites and school computers. And Microsoft is I'm sorry. However, some version of Microsoft are uses servers at companies and tools. Like what Javi said earlier, Microsoft has a strong security. Why some of people or many people should expend extra money for have a antivirus software or antivirus software. If there is Linux operating system that is free, antivirus is what? Free to be downloaded.
But it is not licensed.
And as we have said, it is very important. But Linux operating system has been around since early 90s that managed to secure a widespread of viruses, spyware, and etc. viruses. What can you say? Can you be able to use it? I mean, you said that it's early 90s. What do you think so? I'm not using it yet, but I'm using the Microsoft and as what I see, I do on the Microsoft, it has always the antivirus login always when I use it.
Alright, thank you so much. Let us hear the next figure from the officer.
Good morning to all. This sounds believes that Linux operating system is the best operating system than the Microsoft. Because Linux operating system is the fact that free to exchange, while the Microsoft is not. Linux operating system can freely downloaded and legally installed on many computers as you want. Unlike on Microsoft, it can be installed only on one computer only. And Linux operating system is free. Unlike on Microsoft, the copy of the operating system is cost, hefty, and requiring fee. Unlike on Linux, we should not pay. Linux operating system has a good hardware because Linux operating system is perfect for all those old computers. Unlike on Microsoft, because Linux operating system is perfect for all those old computers which barely had processing power around on your garage. Example, the computer 386 or 486 computers that has no RAM. It can run on Linux operating system with any issues. If you have any questions about what I talked about, okay, how do you say so that Linux is the best operating system than Microsoft? While you do not even use it. I said I can say say that Linux operating system is the best or better than Microsoft operating system because of what I have searched, what I have gathered information, the internet, what I have the data. Yes, I do not try and I tried it, but based on the survey, but according to the survey and to the users, since 1970s until now, Linux is the best operating system than Microsoft. No, I'm not believing that today is really why you ask me that location? Because I have said earlier that I've not tried it already. I'm not trying to try it yet. Why your question is just balik-balik and balik-balik? What is your point, Miss Karen? I have said earlier, Linux operating system is the best operating system because Linux operating system is free to obtain.
Alright, thank you so much. Let us now hear the next speaker from the government side.
Good morning, everyone. Please help believe that Microsoft Windows operating system is better than our free operating system. Microsoft Windows has made several advancements and changes that have made it a much easier to use operating system. Microsoft Windows has includes its own help section that has a vast amount of available online documentation and help, and there are books on each of the version of Windows. Because of the largest amount of Microsoft Windows users, there is a much larger selection of Microsoft software programs, utilities, and games for Windows. It has a very large user base, so most of the hardware manufacturers support the Windows drivers for their products. That's the point. I should say, Microsoft is the best operating system than Linux. Why when we use the Microsoft, why it always slows down? The computer slows down because of your registry. While Linux operating system does not have slow registry, does not clog our computer over time. It makes the function of the computer slow down. What can you say about that? It is the hardware not operating. So Linux operating system is the best operating system because from your own words, the Microsoft hardware is not strong. It is weak.
It is weak. That's not fair.
Hardware has nothing to do with operating system. Hardware, but what have you said earlier about to say? You asked our prime minister about the hardware of Linux. So, it has nothing to do with the operating system.
Okay.
Hardware is a part of.
Alright, thank you so much. Now let us have the next speaker from the office.
Good morning, everyone, especially to our educators. my evaluator. For me, or that this house believes that the free operating system like Linux is better than the Windows operating system because in Linux because in Linux you can customize that which is suitable in your needed, unlike Windows. Unlike Windows, just like Linux, they treat you like a god. You can do whatever you want. Unlike Windows, they are deciding on what you will use. Like Linux, unlike Linux, you are free to do whatever you want. And in security of the Linux have the strongest security than the Windows because Linux cannot be entered easily by the viruses unlike Windows. There's always a virus. Even though it has an antivirus, you can change the fact that Windows is easily entered by viruses. Is there any question?
When you are just talking about Linux, you don't know about the other. So that's making Windows better than the OS or operating system.
What are you trying to say?
You're just talking about Linux. So you don't know about the other operating system. So that makes Microsoft better than the other three operating
I
systems.
already experienced in using Microsoft Windows.
No, it's Microsoft Windows, not Linux or any other free operating system.
Based on my experience, Linux is the best operating system because I experienced that Windows is always hung. But Linux, based on my research, it is the best because it is the fastest. Start up, boot up, unlike Windows.
You said that you are using Microsoft. And
Yeah.
based on your experience, Linux is better.
Based on my
So how can you say
experience,
that Linux is better?
Based on my experience with Windows, it's always ang tagal.
Maybe you should upgrade your hardware and not the operating system. Because the operating system only makes the process good, but not the computer possible. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Operating system makes the process smooth, but not the computer. So,
But according to my shame.
Thank you so much. Now let us hear the next speaker from the government side.
Good morning, everyone. This house believes that the operating system is much better than free operating system. It's because the Windows is less difficult to use than free operating system or Linux. Why? Because in Linux, you need to have more technical knowledge and background for you to use it easily. So in Windows, even if you don't have more technical knowledge and background, you can use Windows. And in Windows, that's the point. No, I don't want to entertain your point.
where you're starting. Proceed.
Because I don't
Continue. I don't know what to say.
Even if Windows prone to viruses and
You said go to viruses.
Order. See.
Prone to viruses, there is antivirus that can protect the Windows, so it can if the virus can pass through the Windows. Why?
Di man, pag yun ay tapos na yun.
Alright, thank you so much. There's next speaker, order in the court, please.
Morning to everyone. Welcome to our advocate. This house believes that like Linux, the best operating system than Windows. Because Linux was known as the affordable and completely free. This is free from viruses. This security is much stronger than Windows operating system. In Linux, you are free to choose what design you want. Unlike the other operating systems, you are forced to choose their design.
They have the power.
Why is nothing fun about Linux is how it is fast. Unlike the others, it is so tagal, and it is so big, and it is so slow. And because of the registry they have, unlike the Linux, they don't have registry, so they can function well, unlike the others. That's okay.
Let us assume that Microsoft wasn't invented. How will you determine which operating system is the best? I said, how will you determine which operating system is the best? You are saying that three operating systems are better than Windows. So let's assume that Windows is not invented. How will you say which operating system will be the best? If you only research on Linux.
There is no Windows, so we will use the Linux.
How about the operating system? Linux is the only operating system that we know.
We're talking about Linux, not the others.
Yes.
So there are three operating systems. Which will be the best? I mean the best, only the best. And no other.
Can you understand?
I can understand that. So the best. We are talking about the best. Actually. How will you choose the only one who can get the best? The only operating system we know is Linux. Have you researched on anything else except for Linux?
No, because our topic is only Linux and Windows.
Yes! You can search on other three operating systems because we are talking about three operating systems with N, so it's plural. You can just say Linux is the best because it's the only one. Linux is not compared to any other operating system except Linux.
It's not my concern to compare Linux to the other operating system.
Because you say it's the best.
Yes, I say it is the best because it is free and
Yes.
How about the other three operating systems? They're free and the best.
So that's what I said. I'm not concerned to compare it to the others.
Yes, you said that it is better.
Order in the court. All right, thank you so much.
You said it is better.
Order. Now let us hear the next leader from the opposite side. Order. Let's hear the speaker from the opposition side. So your time to say whatever you want.
You said that yes, Linux is the best free operating system. You said it a while ago, and then I will it with my 2 big ears. You said that it is not the best, but it is the better. Yes, am I right?
No.
You said that it is the better. So better, the Windows is not the better. That is Linux. Okay, another list. Linux does not have registry like Windows. Linux doesn't have registry. It is not flagged with registry errors, which can slow down a computer. Yes, we didn't use a free operating system like Linux, but we use Windows. We experience lag, and it is so very slow, and it takes more time for us to finish what I want to finish. And then you need more money or dollars to buy a license antivirus security. So it proves that Linux is the best free operating system.
Alright, to close the debate, let us now have the last speaker from the government side. Order in the court.
That Windows is better than Linux. As Mr. Jimrick says, Mr. Gert only says that, how can you say so that Linux is better than is the best if you are only comparing to the two operating systems? Best is only for greater than 2. And for now, Windows 10 is for free. Then how can you say so that Linux is better than Microsoft? Windows brother. If you didn't try to use Linux.
Order, speakers.
You say that Linux is the best operating system than Windows because we base it on the advantages that we can get on Linux.
Yes.
So, and you are only comparing port 2. Then best is not used for 2. It is better. It is for greater than 2.
So that's what we learned already given us
Then how can you say so that Linux is the best if you are only compare for 2?
We also compare Linux.
Then what the debate is
Alright. Okay. Thank you so much, speakers. now cross the house for the meantime, and we're going to call your attention later. Okay, you now cross the house. May go out for the meantime. This time it's time who will be the winner in this debate. So, of course, you need to get your opinion. Where are you going to go? Which of
you know all what the free of market system yes then so my point is
What about you, sir? Kasi kanina, second speaker, hindi siya nag-because if Microsoft Dash so in that case, he's in favor of that. What about you now?
for me it's Microsoft since most of the opinions to decide commonly assumption over Microsoft.
So which one are you? It's gonna be
It's you.
so for me, so considering the consistency of the flow of the argument perspective, I would go for the opposition side. The only problem with the opposition side is if we just focus on one example of free operating system, in fact we have so many examples of free operating system. That's why the government was trying to ask the opposition side, how confidently did you say that this Linux as free operating system is the best among all the example? Okay? That could be said if they said only the fact that this is the most popular, but not to be considered as the best because there were no studies or there were no comparisons conducted or mentioned to say that this is the best. But the problem with the government side is these figures were inconsistent. So as he said earlier, but they came to the point that they admitted already the point of the opposition side. So it should be, I'm going to give them the point if the speakers did not mention that, assuming that there was no windows. Okay, so that is already the situation. That there were windows and the free operating system. The point is which one will be considered as best in terms of the utility. Alright? So with that, considering the consistency, the practical issues, and since it's still legal, so I would go for the opposition. So we have to break the tie. So it's 2-2. Second point. So we have to talk. So considering let's have the consensus. So it's a tie, so it's going to be
If we were asked which is the best among the paid and the free,
how I use that Microsoft most complete just and it should be mentioned at the onset of the Prime Minister because the role of the Prime Minister is to give the scope and the limitation of the debate. It should be defined well before proceeding to the argument so that the speakers will be aware of up to what extent are they going to formulate the arguments that they are going to present. Example, so they were mentioning in US, in other countries, when in fact they are in the difference. If the Prime Minister mentioned at the onset that the context of this debate will be limited to what is considered, what is best in the geographical area of the Philippines, so it's really limited lang. What about you? I'll go to, I'll go to the kasi sa ano kasi sa ang content sa Pilipinas, hindi na tayo bumili ng mga jet. Tapos,
Hindi, kasi sa ngayon, ang Microsoft, ang siya makapili, not only for one computer, pero nabibili for three,
so since we are the HTTP words, if we're going to consider, we use two words. So it's in the right? Pero that's in the information. Because you're going to explain the reason. Why did you choose that the government is school? That would be fine. Because we have to stay to be the winner in our selves, in our own way. Then after going to hell, the general school will be the winner.
Alright. Okay. Speakers, you may now enter again the house for the announcement of the result or the winner for this debate. We made a very tough decision. So on that note, before we announce, let us give 10 claps for every speaker. We need a big clap. So to announce the result of this debate, based on the first analysis that was have Mount Ellen.
So, for me, here would be the design. The other one, design for keyboard for the Microsoft operating system, as the operating system. As I can observe during the debate, so those opinions, ideas of the opposition side are commonly assumptions and not based on their experiences. Unlike the side that commonly they are using Microsoft, right? So their opinions are basically based on the fact that they are using Microsoft. So they could really easily give advantages of the Microsoft other than the So for your information, nowadays, Microsoft is really, you really need money for the Microsoft. You really have to buy it. So you don't have the free Microsoft that is crap, that is legal. So but nowadays you can buy Microsoft for a one-time payment and good for how many computers? Ano, diba? Sabi nyo kanina kasi ang Microsoft is only good for one computer. But nowadays, you can buy one copy of that Microsoft Office that is good for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 computers. And that is one time payment.
Depending on the version.
Depending.
Thank you so much, Rob. That's government side.
I go with the opposition, right? The free one or the free version. Because nowadays, most corporations are using free machines like free. They are trapped. So they're not giving a something like Microsoft. So in that case, they most computers are not willing to pay. So they are implementing the free one. So instead of using Microsoft, they use the free. And then the flow of the rebuttal, one of the speakers said that if the Microsoft does not exist, so at that point, it is in favor to the opposition. So I told you that.
Alright, congratulations.
opposite side, you also have 1 point. So it's gonna be a tough decision. So you need to bring the tie. Okay? So before I give my decision, let us have first the government side. Okay? So mention the strong argument or the strong point of the government side is the Windows operating system are updated. Okay? So mentioned by one of the speakers in the opposition side, Linux is better compared to the others because it has been proven already with the older model of computers. And then that has been answered by the government side. Okay? Because according to the government side, in terms of technology, nothing is permanent. Meaning everything is subject for change. Considering the status quo, the existing model of the computers, if you're going to stick with the older model, okay, how come that it could suit to the present innovation, or how come that you're going to address the needs of these new model computers if you're going to use outdated version of operating system. Okay? But the problem with the government side, that's a strong point here. But the problem is the speakers were not consistent in delivering their points or arguments. Okay? And consistency, if you are having a debate, is really an important matter. From the first speaker to the last speaker, your stand must be clear. Right? Now going to the opposition side, okay, here are the things which are commendable in the opposition side. It's good that they mention this free operating system, meaning you don't have to spend money. Though you did not spend money, or you're not going to spend money, still you can be able to use an operating system to do your work, right? So, and questioning about the legality, we don't have any problem. Free and these are legal to use. Okay? Then, one thing which is also good is for practical issue. Okay? So they brought about the practicability of in terms of using this. O nga naman, that's true. That why are you going to spend money if there are free? Well, in fact, you have the same usage, right? So another thing is, the speakers here were consistent. Okay, from the first speaker to the last. That's one thing that I really like in this side, that their consistency can be observed the moment that they delivered the arguments that they have presented. Okay, so on that note, I am giving the points to me. Yes, I know, not me. I'm giving the point to break the tie to the opposition side. So in that case, the winner will be the opposition side. Congratulations, debaters, and keep up the good work. And next time you have to improve with your grammar. Thank you so much. You may now get started.
Magpanalo na kayo. Galing na tayo.
Ice down, titipan. To the educators, thank you so much. We learned a lot from you. Congratulations to the opposition side. You really defend your side very well. And to the government side, the black. So we have another debate. Now, another topic to be debated.
And announcement again, debaters, we forgot to announce our best debater for this round. So our best debater will be Joan Gato.
Okay, so I am
was given to Joanne Gallo. Congratulations, Joanne. Thank you, participants. Thank you. Congratulations. Nanalo sa Shame Shame. Shame Shame.
Shame,